Saints gather for General Conference this weekend. It looks to be an historic one in at least one way. News specialist Daniel Woodruff now explains why.
This General Conference is expected to be the first one in nearly 75 years that will not be overseen by the First Presidency, which is the highest governing body in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
We don't experience it very often, but we have experienced it in the past.
Historian Richard Turley says in the early days of the church, long periods of time without a First Presidency were common. Between Joseph Smith and Brigham Young, again between Brigham Young and John Taylor, and between John Taylor and Wilford Woodruff.
Wilford Woodruff told his successor, Lorenzo Snow, that they needed to shorten the time. So at that point, it was shortened, and we didn't see a general conference overseen by the Quorum of the 12 until the mid-20th century.
That happened in 1951 when President George Albert Smith died. Most of that next general conference was overseen by the Quorum of the 12. But because the church also held President Smith's funeral during part of conference, the next prophet was quickly sustained.
The custom in the past, the tradition has been that the First Presidency isn't reorganized until after the funeral of the past church president.
The church reiterated that in a statement this week. That means members can expect to see the Quorum of the 12 leading the conference this weekend, although nothing is certain.
I get often asked the question, what's going to happen? And my answer is, I don't know. I never try to second guess the Lord. The brethren will do what they feel inspired to do under the circumstances.
The president of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles is President Dallin H. Oaks, who is expected to address members at some point during the two-day conference, which starts tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Daniel Woodruff, KSL 5 News.